Hey guys, I'm Pablo, and in this video we'll be covering a new project. It's called King Gold. Now, as you guys know, there have been many scam projects lately, but we're only trying to find and introduce you guys to the most trusted projects. So guys, how does this project work? What are their details? We'll be covering the entire information in this video. But before I start, I'm going to put out a small disclaimer that it will not be an investment advice. So it will be entirely up to you if you want to invest or not. Now, let's start reviewing this project. So I'm here at the kinggold.net website. We'll be getting the entire information from here. Now, when you open it up, you'll see something like this. I think this in the background is probably their logo in a really enlarged manner. Here's the buy now button. And it takes us to the DXL. Okay, perfect. It says this token uses a custom contract. Pre-sale starts in, I'm not sure what exactly the time is. It says 22 hours 31 minutes, and then there's some digits over here. Let's check out the information from here. So there can only be one king to rule over all coins, and that is the one and only King Gold. Gold is rare, so with our 8% burn on each transaction, King Gold grows in value and in rarity with every trade that takes place. Rarity is key, and King Gold will become just that. So they're saying they have 8% burn on every transaction. I think that's the biggest allocation from the transaction fee that I have ever seen that takes burn from each transaction. Obviously, every project have their own methods, and this is the part which makes it unique. Obviously, there's a lot of different things that make them unique. For example, their mission, their progress, their pace, and what they have to provide for the safety, for the trust, and the security. It all varies, but at the end, everything comes to a point on how they are going to manage to help people make profit. And that obviously goes down to their protocol, their transaction fee, how they distribute that. And here, I think this is the most unique that I have ever seen. 8% burn on every transaction. So on every transaction, 8% is of that transaction is taken out from the total supply. And when the total supply decreases, you guys know that the value and the scarcity of the token increases. So, well, this is one thing. I'm going to check if obviously there will be other things that will be included in the protocol. It can't just be the burn, but let's see. Here it says pre-sale, King Gold, DXL, King Gold on DXL, 4 days, 7 hours, 5 minutes. So you can keep a track on the countdown over here. Do not miss this opportunity. I'm going to go to, towards the pre-sale again in the end. First, let's get the information. So tokenomics, liquidity, 3% of each transaction goes to liquidity, helping it maintaining a strong and balanced price for the long run. So we have 8% that goes, that is burn on each transaction. There's 3% that goes to liquidity. Now, the burn is associated with, decreasing the supply. The liquidity is concerned is bringing stability to the token. So in future, when there's certain dumps at a time, it usually happens. For example, there's a lot of cryptocurrency is not really, a straight line, it goes up and down. And there's a lot of paper hands in a project. People, whenever anything small, even small thing happens, they just sell their assets. And that creates a dump in a project. So what this liquidity does is that even with those dumps, because they have a portion of their protocol that is assigned to bringing liquidity, increasing liquidity, eventually those dumps are not going to crash the project. It will keep the price of the coin stable. That's what this does. And obviously it creates a price floor that eventually promotes the increase in it. So this is one of the usual and one of the most important protocol that I think every project, every transaction fee should have. Obviously you can do that manually too, but I prefer that you do it this way too. And holders, 5% of each transaction is spread out to all holders. By holding, you are gaining bigger wallets and increasing value residually. So 5% of each transaction goes towards, I think this is the biggest transaction fee that I have ever seen in any project, but you don't really have to worry about it because it's not like these are going to be taken out from you. Obviously it will be, but in some case it gets returned. So if you calculate, it becomes sort of like, my maths is kind of bad, but I think it's 16% transaction fee. So 8% is burn, 3% goes to liquidity, that's 11%, and then 5% is given back to all the holders. And that is how, let's say if you're holding their token, you'll be making passive income through that. So I think their protocol has all the essential functions that a protocol should have, which they do, and they have increased the amount of the transaction fee more than the usual project has. And then again, it's something that makes a project unique, and I think it'll work out just fine for these people. And by the looks of it, I think they're promoting more of the diamond hand peoples and not the paper hands, because in this case, when you're not going to, you know, sell your tokens, you don't need to worry about the tax. It's for those people who do a lot of buying and selling. I think this project and the protocol is quite genuine and solid, and it's, well, for one thing, it's really unique too. Now here's their roadmap, and basically that's the entire information that we will have. So that's the last thing. Roadmap Q3, and that quarter includes July, August, and September. A marketing push, PooCoin ads before and after launch, CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko application after right after launch, website redesign, 10% total supply burn on launch, and 100 million market cap. And in Q4, which will include October, November, December, marketing rollout, list for exchanges, 500 million market cap. And in their social media, they have their Twitter right here, and the Telegram is right here. And there's a chart. I'm not sure if they have added that yet, but we can check it out. Actually, they have. I'm not sure if it's going to work right now. And here's the buy button. Again, that's going to take us to the DXL. So I think that it is an amazing project. It's a good initiative. Their protocol is quite solid. So if you are into these kind of investments, again, it's not an investment advice. You can do your own research, but I think that you will be able to make a very good profit if you come here and invest in this project. I think right now is the perfect time for you, because this is what the pre-sales are for. So I think that you should give this project a try. I think it looks solid. It has a wonderful future. There will be obviously more proof and details in the future. It has just started. We're just at the start of the first quarter. So I think great things will be happening in the future of this project. And if you become a part of this, I think it'll bring a lot of great things in your life too. That includes a very good profit and a very good income. So guys, to be informed about the innovation of this project, follow the Telegram pages. I'll put all the necessary links in the video description. So guys, we only find reliable projects for you, so we can help you earn more easily. Thousands of investors are listening to us, and traders always make good money. Maybe if you buy this coin now, you can become a millionaire after a year. So I recommend this project to everyone. So guys, if you want to buy this coin, buy it now. Let's not waste any time. I think you can make a great profit, guys, because you only find reliable projects for you. So guys, I'm putting all the social media details in the video description. You can also join the community and see more details from there. And also guys, you can get more information from the admins. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involves significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not. If there is something you don't know, please don't hesitate to ask me. So guys, I'm really happy to introduce you guys to this wonderful project. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video shortly. So stay tuned.